Welcome back to Who Gives a Fuck. It's Metroid II on the Game Boy.
On the Gamer Boy.
In the last part, we replenished our stock of Gamerade. Anyway, in this part...
we got the new limited time flavor. Gamer Rage.
I'm allergic to Gamerade.
Oh.
What happens if you drink it?
No, Carrie can't drink.
I have an allergic reaction.
What kind of allergic reaction?
Anaphylactic.
Oh God. All right, let's get her in a bottle as soon as possible.
Hey!
Anyway, in this part, we're going to be approaching Area 6. Yeah, Area 6.
Is that where there's tons of Metroids?
It's the final, like, large location in this game that actually has some semblance of non-linearity.
I like how those guys, when they move, their flowers go one direction, and then when they recede, they go another direction, implying they're on a gear.
Oh, that guy.
Or they're cogs. Oh, that's he fucking weeble wobbles. He's like, ooh, I'm gonna. Ow.
He looks like that guy that I've seen on Twitter from that new Adult Swim show.
Oh, Happy Friends or Smiling Friends from Mr. Yeah.
Is that show any good?
Yeah. I'm not. Well, okay. The show is very good. I like it, but the show's humor is very. It's very much Oni humor because
Demon humor?
Oni and
Wait. So what you're saying is it's exactly my brand of humor because Oni humor.
Well, yeah,
yeah, because I'm Smash the Oni.
It's true. Oni and Psychic Pebbles humor.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, interesting. He's the guy who made.
I have a terrible joke.
What's your joke?
So Evan, if you're smashed, this is awful. So Evan, if you're smashed the Oni and you get married and have sex with your wife, did she smash the Oni?
Yes.
Nice.
You see, I think it's funny because whenever Carrie tells a joke like that, there's like a whole bunch of layers of this is bad and I'm sorry, and then if Gabe tells it, he just sells it.
You gotta have confidence in this Segs joke. SEGGS joke. Well, what the fuck is going on here?
Whoa, it's a claw.
It's the claw.
The claw. That's a Gamma Metroid, as we've established.
It's a grammar. It's a grammar.
It's a grammar Metroid. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a taxi because Samus doesn't speak proper grammar.
Anyway, this is the last large area in the game, and it has the last of the power-ups as well. So we're gonna be a fully decked out space bounty hunter by the end of this part.
More like a fully.
That's exciting. Get a cowboy hat too.
No.
Yeah. No.
Loser.
She's already wearing a space helmet.
So
put it on top.
I was gonna say, just like lay it on top. Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, this area really wants you to use the space jump, and as we've established, the space jump doesn't work very well in this game.
That's terrible. They make you use it, but it's bad.
Yeah, well, it's not bad on purpose. It's just that the timing is exceptionally strict. And if you stay like in somersault mode for too long without using it again, I'm doing the safe option with the spider ball instead. You just uncurl and then you can't use it at all.
Oh, cool.
In the next game, Super Metroid, the space jump, the timing is a little more generous, but it's still kind of strict there. I don't know. It just kind of craps out on me sometimes. But I know, like, the more games we get through, the easier it is to work with. Because, it's one of those conversations about, oh, hey, a missile refill station.
Oh, cool.
There's the
Time to eat the missile.
The conversation about gaming difficulty, how it was so much harder in the old days. Like, you really have to ask the question, how much of that difficulty was the result of actually trying to be a genuine challenge, and how much of it was because of jank that was not intended to be a factor of the difficulty? Right.
Yeah, for sure.
That guy did not want to let you get.
Yeah.
He's like, nope, nope.
You almost had it that time.
I feel like can differentiate the two by something that's genuinely supposed to be an actual challenge is something that you can slowly improve at and work towards, both using technique, but then something that's just terribly designed, you really
no, you can usually tell the difference. I feel like, but I feel like, so the space jump, I feel kind of like walks a line between that, where the timing is strict, so you need to be like, you need to have like perfect rhythm to get it, but it's, if like it gets too strict that you just like, it's just kind of like, you get tired of missing for that 8th time, and it just gets draining from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Like when you keep landing on those spikes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey.
There he is. It's Big Chig.
Big Chig.
Yep.
So
I feel like this is not the only guy you've named Big Chig.
Like,
probably not.
what's that beam coming out of him?
Oh, it's an electrical beam.
Yeah. Spit.
Electric spit.
Yeah.
Urine. He's just peeing on you.
Gary said the proper name.
Samus Aran, more like Samus Urine.
B. Got him.
Let me go to its wiki page real quick for the Gamma Metroid.
Oh, you're still landing on top of that drone.
Yep.
Cut your ankles.
These aren't the drones I was looking for. Hey guys, I said something funny.
Dude, he did the Star Wars. He did the Star Trek joke.
I did
right?
the Star.
Oh, I missed what you said. What'd you say?
He said the Star Trek joke.
I don't know. I've never seen Star Trek.
He's like, that's no moon. That's a space station.
Sorry, I don't get it. I've never seen Star Trek.
No, it's okay.
I'm just a loser.
Carrie, what I said was, these aren't the drones we're looking for.
That's Star Wars.
I know, that's the joke.
Oh, that guy is just not.
He's just staring at you. He's got 3 eyes. Oh.
Hey, so, yeah, that one just evolved again, molted again. That's a Zeta Metroid. These guys are extremely aggressive and give you very little opportunities to hit them. And the only reason this guy gives you a ton of opportunities to hit them is because you're backed into a wall.
Yeah.
The only time when you want to be backed into a wall by an enemy, I suppose.
Those spiked things look like pinwheels.
Ouch!
Those pinwheels look like they hurt.
Yeah, they kind of do.
How does that hurt you?
There are so many rooms like this in this one area, and I don't like any of them. Anyway, yeah, the Zeta Metroid. I'm gonna send a picture of it to the Discord now.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Better send that. Hey, yo. They look like El Goblino.
Oh gosh. Yeah, they still have that kind of jelly core thing.
Yeah, but like they've molted from the shell and have a much more
They have a carapace.
4 eyes.
Yeah. Probably, well, I'd imagine 4 eyes on each side, no?
Yeah, so 8 eyes.
The Metroids, like as they age, just get creepier and creepier.
Yeah, man.
Though, if you want to like tone the creepiness down, here's the artwork of it from the original Game Boy version.
Oh, I just look like a baby. Wah.
Which is funny because he's actually very much not a baby. He's like a teenager.
He's a chunk.
Oh shit! There's another one.
Oh.
Look at this tiny rat tail they gave it.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like a tiger almost.
It looks like a fucking bone. Like the color and the structure looks like bone.
Like vertebrae, maybe.
Wait. If it's a tiger, like Carrie said, does that mean that Kiryu could beat it?
Well,
you see, that's a trick question
also,
because it breathes. Kiryu can just beat it by nature.
Yeah.
It just, if it's alive, Kiryu can beat it.
See, look, it's using a tiger shot right now.
Anyway, no, it's kind of funny. Because I've been watching that anime adaptation of Shenmue on Toonami, despite the fact that I still haven't played the game. But it's like, it's really funny watching them talk about the villain Lon D like he's the most dangerous person, and like Kiryu would just like,
You just give him the, you know what I mean? He'd give him the...
Yeah, he would. Specifically the Captain Falcon knee.
He would.
Because he's capable of doing it. He's at least as strong as Captain Falcon.
Yes.
Oh, shit!
It's time for... He got the thing.
I did get the
lightning.
Thing. Well, it says what it is on the bottom of the screen.
A screw attack.
Yeah.
Screw attack.
So we went over this before, but like in Metroid 1, but the screw attack is Samus's best upgrade, which is why it's always the last one too. What it does is when Samus does a front flip when jumping, basically she can just damage enemies now.
It generates an electric field.
Yeah. And it's also like a combo finisher in Melee.
It is.
But I don't think I've ever seen anyone play Samus in Melee.
Bro, there's like, well, okay, there's like 3 notable Samus players. Well, one of them
more
is
like
Samus
0 because Evo's not doing Smash anymore.
and also one of them dropped the character entirely.
Yeah.
You have Plup.
To be fair, Evo hasn't done Melee in years. So.
No. You see that guy right there, little weird beetle guy? Well, he's
Yeah.
dead as fuck now. But he kind of looks like an enemy from Hollow Knight. Yes.
Oh, because it's got the skull face.
Yeah, Silk Song will never come.
Silk Song will...
Cries. Openly weeps.
I mean, it's basically the modern day Duke Nukem Forever at this... No, it's not that bad yet.
No.
Not
God,
that
no.
bad yet.
No.
Besides, like... You can find the development story for Duke Nukem Forever, and it was just a shit show and a half.
Yeah.
If anything takes an absurdly long time without any updates after it's been announced, chances are it's in awful development hell, and the final result will not be what it's hyped up to be.
Yeah. But the Samus players is someone who dropped the character is Plup, who dropped it for Sheik, he's V good at the character. You have Hugs, who's been playing Melee for nearly 17 years now. And you have this guy called Duck, who's also pretty good.
You know, speaking of both of the things we were talking... Oh, fuck this room. The whole shtick with here is that you can't see anything, which is neat, but on the Game Boy is just kind of annoying. And so, yeah, I kind of went through this a few times in practice. Fun fact, that energy tank doesn't do anything because I already maxed out on available health. They just... So, like, you can... There's only... Yeah, you only have space for 5 energy tanks, but for some reason this game has 6. I don't know why.
Just in case you miss one.
Anyway, on the topic of both of those things we were talking about just now, where, like, both development hell and no more Smash at EVO, do you think anything's gonna come of what the thing that Nintendo announced for competitive Smash? Like, anytime soon?
No. With Panda Global?
Yeah.
That thing?
Yeah.
No.
What do you think happened with it?
I think Nintendo might have lowballed PG. And either venue payout or payout in general. But I'm not sure. I think...
So, the thing is, like, that's very believable, because Nintendo, there is no evidence of Nintendo lowballing with payments, but there's very much implications for it. Case in point, Nintendo Switch Online's incredibly lackluster third-party support.
Yeah.
So, firstly, I want to note that Capcom and Konami just threw in their less popular stuff on there. Until the expansion pack happened, and Konami was all too willing to put Castlevania Bloodlines on the Genesis one when suddenly there was more to be paid. You know?
Yeah, I'm fucking...
The other thing is, I think it's also what kept the other games off Nintendo Switch Online for so long, because historically speaking, those games on Virtual Console have always costed more than other games.
Yeah.
So Itoi probably wanted more money than Nintendo was willing to give, and they just finally struck a deal. The thing that makes me so sure that this is the case too is the fact that both Mother games were put on there together with nothing else added alongside them.
Yeah. No, I mean...
There had to have been something going on behind the scenes. There's no way there wasn't.
Nintendo is a business.
They are a business. They're they're specifically a business run by a bunch of like old traditionalists who have not realized that the way of the world has changed.
Yeah, no. Will they ever? Probably not. Until they
Well,
die
I
and new
mean, they
management
will.
takes over.
I mean, they will when there are different people running the company.
Yes. When that happens, fucking I don't know.
You know, you see, the thing is, like, when that happens, I get the feeling that it's going to be a mix of very good and very bad things. Because
Yeah.
the thing is, Nintendo's old-fashionedness has, like, creates a lot of tone-deaf decisions, but it also means that they're not doing a lot of the shady shit that other companies are doing.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say on that matter. Here we are
Well,
in building.
Ah.
Building,
Yes.
we are no longer in cave.
Nope.
Well, we are in building inside of cave. This
Oh
room,
my gosh.
Okay, so this room is a big deal, actually. So this room, in case you didn't like the plasma beam, gives you access to choose between any one of the 4 beam upgrades.
That's pretty sick.
So I am taking advantage of it to switch back to the Spazer beam because it is, 1, the beam we spent the least amount of time on, and 2, in my personal opinion, the best because of its range.
The
Yeah.
best beam.
The plasma beam is 3 times stronger than the Spazer beam. I mean, it is in Super Metroid. I don't know about in this game, actually. I know it's stronger, but I don't know how much. The plasma beam is absolutely the strongest beam in this game, but you're less prone to missing shit
Yeah.
with the Spazer beam. And, you know, it gets so much nicer in Super Metroid when you can actually stack the beams.
Yeah.
Although, you can't stack the Spazer and Plasma Beam, you get one or the other. But at that point, it doesn't matter. You can just go with the Plasma Beam because you don't have the range problem since the Wave Beam is covering it for you.
This attack is crazy. Yeah, you can jump and then just blow right through the
Screw
enemies.
attack, yeah, it's
Yeah, way
it's
cool.
Samus's most it's definitely Samus's most famous ability.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, until Super Smash Bros. Brawl, it was what was used as the symbol for the Metroid series in Super Smash Bros.
And also, it's an item in the game.
Yeah, it is an item in the game. I like how they changed it from a held item to, like, a badge in Brawl.
Badge, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, after starting with Brawl, the symbol changed from the screw attack to the actual, like, emblem of Samus, but they look almost identical, so a lot of people probably missed it.
Yeah.
The difference is that one's a lightning bolt and the other one's an S.
Yep. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
The information thing. You know, these thorns actually have a fuck ton of shading for being Game Boy.
They're like, alright, since they're going to be everywhere in the later half of the game, we're going to make them look as nice as possible.
Not that it matters, because on an actual Game Boy screen, you can't see shit.
No, yeah.
I don't know if you've... So, I got my hands a little while ago. I got my hands on an original model Game Boy, and the screen was in perfect condition. But, like, I'm actually really impressed by how well kept it was. But it's also a Game Boy screen, so there's tons of, so it's extremely green, and there's screen tearing all over the place. And the only thing I can play without getting a headache on it is Tetris.
Yeah. There's, like, guys who do, like, you know, they, like, do, like, Game Boy upgrades.
Yeah.
And, they, like... change the screens out for like LCDs and like put different screen covers on them or put screen backlights.
Oh,
because like the biggest,
kind of like how I have the, kind of like how I found that N64 controller at a retro game shop that had a GameCube stick put in it.
Yeah, so guys, you know, do like kind of pick and pull
Yeah.
or enhancements or restorations. And there's actually this channel I
We're all
follow.
finished in this area.
Hey, nice. We can get the fuck out. There's this channel I follow, Odd Tinkering, and he
I thought
does
you were
like
gonna say Odd Taxi like the anime.
No,
I haven't watched that, but Daniel says it's really good.
I love Odd Taxi. Odd Taxi is very, very cute and very fun. So he does like these odd tinkering. So he does these like restorations where he'll like, you know, restore like, you know, old World War II era lighters or old, you know, like lamps from the fucking 1700s, etc., etc. But he also does like Xbox, N64, SNES like restorations
Just
where he'll like
game consoles in general.
yeah, and he does and he has a couple Game Boy videos of him like doing it, and like he like obviously takes out the shell, rewires a bunch of stuff, puts in a backlight, puts in an LCD screen, puts in a new screen cover, and it looks fucking amazing. So
on that note, that reminds me of something. Have you ever heard of the Game Boy Light?
I have, yeah.
Where like it was released in
like you
the
attach
Game Boy
it to
Light.
yeah.
It was a Game Boy with a backlit screen. And it was released in 1998 only in Japan. And the reason it infuriates me is because, one, it was only released in Japan, and then two, its follow-up a year later, the Game Boy Color, doesn't have the backlit screen.
I know.
Oh my gosh, how was the battery life with it?
I believe. I don't know how the battery life was, though I can't imagine it was that bad because Nintendo actively prioritized battery life with the Game Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Or battery life and also low cost. Those were their two priorities.
Yeah.
An original model Game Boy takes 4 AA's, but its battery life is about 16 hours.
Okay.
And this is technology from 1989, so...
Yeah, and I imagine maybe people weren't playing video games as much as...
Yeah.
But who knows?
But anyway, the Game Boy Light, I hate that they immediately follow... Like, the Game Boy's successor came out a year later and then didn't have the Game Boy Light. Like, it didn't have the backlit screen. And then the Game Boy Advance didn't have it either. And then the Game Boy Advance SP finally did have it, but they got rid of the headphone jack in the process? What?
Yeah, I don't know. Some of the decisions. Yeah.
And then the Nintendo DS didn't have a backlit screen at launch.
I know. Oh.
The DS didn't?
The original DS.
The original DS. The DS Lite did.
That's crazy.
Actually, on that note,
didn't.
something I like about the original model DS is that you can kind of like tell where Nintendo's priorities with aesthetics shifted, because the original model DS kind of has the same vibe as the GBA and the GameCube, while the DS Lite has the same vibe as the Wii.
Yeah.
Anyway, next time on Smash Team Games, we talk about Metroid more? Maybe?
Megatroid.
Maybe? Yeah, we'll see.
Heavens to Megatroid.
Heavens to Metroid.
Heavens to Metroid.